Hello and welcome back to the BOSStimator. This little tutorial isn't really a tutorial, it's a description of why you need the BOSStipartner. The BOSStipartner is a relationship where the BOSStimator and your company partner up to work together so that you can succeed. It's kind of a maintenance plan, some people call it, but we take it a little bit further than that. When anybody calls in on a BOSStimator for training or support or anything along those lines, the first priority always goes to the BOSStipartner. So if someone calls in at the same time, someone we may have to put on hold, or someone will email support will be put on second. So the BOSStipartners always take priority on any technical supporting issues, no matter what. The next thing is a savings. A BOSStipartner, I am showing you right here where I am at. You can see that you can either purchase the program, you can lease it, and you got the BOSStipartner relationship. This first element will not change no matter if you have the BOSStipartner or not. But if you if you're going to buy it outright, it's $697. If you're leasing, it's $97, no matter what. The difference comes into a point where when you are on the BOSStipartner relationship, it's an additional $147 a year, but all updates you get for free. So every year that you re-up for the BOSStipartner, you get all your updates for free. If you are on the purchase program or you're on the lease program and you want to do the next updates to your program, it costs you additional $97 per year to update. So if you're buying it, it's $697. And then, like say 3 years down the road, you want to get the next update, it's $97 for that next year's update. If you're leasing the program, it's $97 a year, so you're paying $97, $97, $97 for the first 3 years. And in year 3, you decide you wanted to do the updates. You have to pay the $97 lease plus the $97 for the updates. With the BOSStipartner, it's you're paying you're paying the $147 per year, but all your updates every year are always free then. Another major difference is on the initial installation and setup. This is very much important for the first time because you get 30 days of technical support for free. It's, if you call in and don't know how to set it up or having issues, or this is just for setup and install. It doesn't have anything to do with technical support, but set up and install issues on your computer, no matter what it is, it's $97 for the first 30 days. And that's the same price if you're buying it or you're leasing it. If you are on a BOSStipartner, you get 37% off the price of that. So you are actually going to be saving when you do that, you're saving basically $35 on the cost of your initial setup, if you decide you want that as an option. Another option that you get is this is probably the best option, and the biggest reason to use the BOSStipartner is that whenever you have technical issues on how to use the program, or you want to set it up differently, or you want to customize it for your company, or let's say for example you have a set of cost books that you've been using forever and you want to transfer it into the BOSStimator. On either the purchase or the lease agreement, our rate per hour is $57 an hour. There and there. And that's for technical support or training. So if we come to your spot or your location and train you on there, or over the phone or Skype, or however we do a training session, it's $57 an hour. When you're part of the BOSStipartner, our technical support and training personnel is only $37 an hour. So you can see right there you're saving $20 an hour per hour if you're part of the partnership. As you can see, this is a bare bones cost. If you try to find that anywhere in this industry at $37 an hour for this expert training and support, there is no other estimating software package out there that has this. So the $20 an hour, it doesn't take very long. As you can tell, at $147, it takes a little over 7 hours of technical support to pay for itself, and then you get all the updates for free, and then you get a discount on everything, and you get the priority on all your training. Another good thing about the BOSStipartner is when we do any additional training videos, all training videos in the 100 series, which is basic the installation and the setup of the program. That is $100. That is free for the installation and setup. The how-to basics, which are how do you use the system, how do you set it up, how do you add a client, how do you do this or that and the other. That's $57 for all of those videos. If you decide you want those, it's $57. If you are part of the partnership, you get that for free as well. So you're getting $57 worth of tutorials for free as part of the partnership. And it doesn't take very long for you to understand that this partnership agreement is definitely very much worth the value that you're going to be paying for the $147 per year. Cost books. Cost books is a vital part of any estimating program. You can have a great estimating program but not have any data, and it's useless because you don't know how to you don't know what the historical data is, and it takes a long time. We have multiple cost books available. We got 3 of them that are available right now. We got electrical cost book. We got a HVAC and plumbing cost book. Each one of those are $57. The general contractor cost book is basically a double cost book. It has a residential contracting and a commercial contracting. So there's 2 cost books combined into one. So that one there is actually $107. So that one counts as 2. Whichever type of combination that you want, if you're a part of the partnership, you get an additional 10% off of whatever combination, whatever price it ends up being. As you go on down, we have some additional options that are available as part of the BOSStimator. We have assemblies, which are groups tasked together to perform larger scopes of work. So you can group, and there's other videos and tutorials on what assemblies are and how they work. But the assemblies are the building blocks of the construction industry when you're working with a large scope of work. It takes a long time to add a whole bunch of little tasks together, where assembly can put 10 to 15 to 25 different tasks together in one shot. That is $77 if you're buying it outright, or it's $17 a year if you're leasing it on a yearly basis. No matter which combination you get, if you're part of the BOSStipartner, you get 25% off of that price, of the assembly price. When the packages and groups come out, and there'll be other videos for that, you'll also get 25% off of those prices. The next item is the components that are part of the BOSStimator. The BOSSitizer, they should be out and be working by the end of this year, which is a digitizing program, and that price is $77.17 as well, but it's not shown here right now. The BOSStiBidder, which is currently working, that is $77 if you're buying it outright, and $17 if you're leasing it. The BOSStiBidder is a system where after you do your takeoffs and you do your complete estimate, you have a complete material list, and what that does is it combines it together in a bid list, and it goes out and prints it out on a format to all your vendors so they can bid it out apples and apples. They fax it, comes back in, and it does the bid analysis and tells you where it's short, and it verifies that everybody's bidded apples and apples. It's a great program. I watched a video on that, but $77 for the BOSStiBidder if you're buying it, and $17 if you are leasing it. Again, if you are part of the BOSStipartner, you get 25% off of that amount as well. The BOSStiBidder Plus, this one should be available by the end of this year, which is the end of 2011. This one takes the BOSStiBidder one step further. If you have the BOSStiBidder, you're going to love the BOSStiBidder Plus. Instead of the complete material package being sent out on a fax to your vendors and then getting it back on a fax, then you doing the manual entry, what this does, it actually takes it from the program of the BOSStiBidder, and it publishes it to your personal website, and then your vendors are notified through your website automatically. They log in on a secure server to that bid, and they bid online, and then when they're done, it automatically reconnects to your computer goes in and updates that bid, and you have not touched anything. That program in itself is probably worth more to some of the purchasing departments out there than the BOSStimator as a platform by itself. But that one's coming up by the end of the year. The BOSSweb is a kind of a component where we will set up a hosting service for you. We'll have your own personal website. People can go on it, and we'll set it up to the character that you want. It's a $57 initial setup and $17 a month thereafter. If you are part of the BOSStipartner, you get 25% off of that as well. So you're getting a tremendous value for the BOSStipartner relationship. Anything else that comes down here, if you have multi-users for your program, you get 10% off of the multi-user value, and then all that combined together with the packages even gives you a larger value for your dollar. The BOSStipartner, in my opinion, is a relationship where you cannot afford not to have, especially if you need technical support. One of the biggest things that I've always had problems with is that when I needed help on a program, I hated calling someone and paying them $50, $60, $70 an hour, and at a minimum of an hour fee for them to tell me what's going on with the program. I wouldn't do it. I would sit there, I'd Google, and I'd end up spending a 3 hours trying to fix something that was a 5-minute episode. But it was a principle that I would not spend that much money per hour. At $37 an hour, prorated every 15 minutes, if you're part of the partnership, that's the rate that you're basically burdened out for someone that's a technical representative employed for you. You know that $37 an hour is so cheap for someone that's an expert in the construction industry and also on the BOSStimator. They know how to use the program, they know how to manipulate it, so we will be able to do it a lot faster than what you will be able to figure it out, and we will be there to service you, and you are the #1 priority when you're a BOSStipartner. I think you agree that you cannot afford to go without our partnership agreement. Have a great day.